Hello everybody, welcome back to Abomination. We are back on World of Warships Legends, and I have a game for you today that is a perfect showcase of Turtleback armor. Now what's Turtleback armor? Basically what Turtleback armor is the closer that I get with my battleship, the harder it is for you to citadel me with your battleship and or cruiser. But I'm not sure in World of Warships Legends what ships have Turtleback armor, other than the German battleships. So yeah, let's go on and get into this action here. It's a hell of a fight here at the end. So here we are in the Tier 5 German battleship, the Bayern. It's a nice ship. It's not a great ship. It's not really a bad ship. I don't necessarily have a dispersion build, but even with dispersion builds, these guns ain't very damn accurate from what I've seen. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm going more for a secondary build. So yeah, I get nice and close, and these secondary guns are going to start ripping and tearing and just chewing away at your health. It's a lot of fun to watch, not a lot of fun to receive. Now, pretty much all ships have secondaries, but the German secondaries are going to beat any other ship in the secondary fight. It's just, yeah, it's not going to happen. You're not beating the secondary battle with a German battleship. But if you'll notice, I'm divisioned up with my brother. Get some. I can't remember what ship he's running. Surely we'll see it here before too long. But took some shots at that other Baron and just got some 2 shell busts, so that's kind of disappointing. Want to shoot something at this Colorado. See if we can get anything going. But these shells are for Tier 5. They're bigger than the guns that's on the New Mexico. These are 380 millimeters. The New Mexico has 356 millimeters. But you can still see what they're about to do to this Pensacola. Yeah, there you go, big guy. Citadel like that, had I had more shells hit, more accurately, all guns, he would have been gone 100%. One salvo, he's dead. That's one reason why you don't want to go broadside to a battleship with a cruiser, because that happens pretty frequently. I figured I'd go on and shoot them next shots there, but evidently not. Well, shooting from New Mexico just got 1 penetration. But yeah, like I was saying, this ship is not that accurate, but when you do get some solid hits, it's pretty satisfying. It's pretty rewarding. So I'm throwing it in reverse here, hanging out in our cap, waiting to see if any destroyers try to sneak through the middle of the map, and then I'll let my secondaries do their work. So in the meantime, I'm going to be throwing shots at these broadside battleships that can't see me. Take note of that. They cannot see me. Because with these islands, oh, there we go. Mexico finally spotted me. I believe you let a destroyer come through, but don't look like it. So yeah, I just took a little chunk off at New Mexico. I really want to get this Colorado. That is the biggest threat out here, in my opinion. And as you know, just like every other German battleship, very, very inaccurate. But he's got torpedoes, so I don't want him getting close to me. But there goes that Pensacola running for his life. And now we got a Fuso over here. I can't get shots on him. Hey, there's my brother. Can't remember what he's in. I think he's in a Nuremberg.
I think it's just outside my range or behind an island right now.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go up here and cut to the.
I'm gonna go toward the right side of the map because that's where a lot of the action's going. Looks like.
Yeah,
the only thing we got spotted out there on the right side that ain't dead is the Fuso.
Hello. Are you coming out?
Provide a little support and assist to the Akatsuki.
Come on.
Here.
There you go. Come on out, big guy. Oh, come on! As soon as I'm about to shoot and he disappears, there's that Pensacola again.
Pensacola's within range.
He's going towards.
And he's hiding behind an island, wouldn't you know it? It's about the best way to play the Pensacola. I don't have the video anymore, but I did reach like 108,000 damage with the Pensacola, and most of that was from hiding behind islands. That's basically how you want to play the the American cruisers. Because after tier 5, I think when you get to tier 5, you no longer get torpedoes. So you don't want to be trying to get within torpedo range of anybody. You want to hide behind mountains and be supportive and just HE all over mountains. And if you can catch a cruiser sleeping, you can armor piercing the crap out of him, citadel him. Get some shots on this New Mexico again. I've been kind of trying to pick on him all game. So, yeah, I ended up making the decision to start pushing on this side of the map because it was the Colorado, the New Mexico, and the Gneisno. They're all over here. That's 3 battleships. I need to come over here and try to take care of them, or at least help take care of them. I'm waiting for all my guns to get reloaded. It seems like you get better results when you shoot all your guns.
Definitely.
So there we go, full salvo out. There you go. That's what them 380s can do for you there, big guy. He shot back at me. He got me for almost 4,000 with 1 hit.
Pensacola Citadel, didn't it?
So I'm keeping my eye on this Pensacola over here. Because if he comes around that island back behind me, which looks like he might be making that move, then I'm going to put a serious hurting on him.
What the fuck has me spotted?
So now I'm detected because there's a destroyer in their base, which I am full visual of. I can shoot over top this little island here. Surely I'll be able to citadel him, right? No. Nope. Overpin and a shell bust. That's not ideal. Anyway, up to 35,000 damage already. I already shot down 2 planes, which that don't happen very often, but it is what it is. So, still got my eyes on this New Mexico. Surprisingly, it looks like I can shoot over top this little island too. There's a little bit of rocks. Check where he's going, where he's at. Shots out. 2 of those hit the rock. Got another overpin. Where am I overpinning him at? Must be up toward the deck. Yeah, there you go, Pensacola. Come on out. He's coming over. I guarantee you he's coming over here to try to help his destroyer take care of our destroyer that is in their base right now. But he is not paying attention. My 4 380 millimeters are turning directly at him. And I'm about to make his day really bad. There's a 3rd plane. Goodness gracious. I'm on a roll today. Check where he's at. He's not going to get them torpedoes. He's starting to turn away from me. Oh, yeah. That did not feel good there, did it? Now, look, my secondaries are already within range shooting at him. I already got 2 hits. That's another thing about the secondaries on a German battleship that I probably didn't talk about. They're a lot more accurate than other secondaries. I got into a secondary fight one time with, I believe it was a New Mexico in the Britannia. That's the French tier 4 battleship. And my buddy ahead of me, Top Predator, he was in a tier 4 Koenig. That's another German battleship. He got like triple the amount of secondary hits that I got.
Around the corner? I could give 2 fucks less. Let's go fuck them up.
So, yeah, secondaries on German battleships, strong as can be. I can't wait to get to the Bismarck, because you can get upgrades where those secondaries reach out to 10 kilometers,
A lot of hell.
which is
I thought it was a little lower than that.
right at the limit of where some destroyers can throw their torps out. So, if a destroyer gets detected right at 10 kilometers, your secondaries are already shooting at him before he can even throw his torpedoes out, which is a big deterrent. Because I can tell you from personal experience, in a destroyer, when secondaries open up on you, it turns into a bad day really quickly. Because you can't exactly predict them. They are very unpredictable. So you can't just slow down and get them to miss. They don't necessarily always miss. It's computer. It's RNG. So we got this Colorado come around this island. I'm ready to fight these 2 guys. 3 penetrations. There goes another 4,000 my health off, but with my legendary commander, I get an extra consumable to replenish my health. So that's why in the situation that I'm in, or the situation we find ourselves in the game with only 1 destroyer that's over in their cap, and the 2 battleships right here with each other, I'm going right at them, full speed ahead. So, just some stats on these ships to give you a good idea of what I'm dealing with, what they're dealing with. My Bayern has, like I've said, 380mm main guns. It has 105mm secondaries that shoot high explosive.
All secondaries get involved.
And it also has 150mm secondaries that shoot armor piercing rounds.
Kiss my ass, pal.
So I'm doing damage both ways. I'm starting fires. I am potentially taking out secondaries and AA guns, and I'm punching into the thinnest bit of armor that they have. Now, what do they have? Not much difference in between these two ships. What it is mainly is their guns. The New Mexico has 356mm guns. It's got 12 of them. The Colorado has 406mm guns. It has 8 of them. But their secondaries are basically the same. 127mm secondaries. And they all shoot high explosive. So yeah, they're going to have a higher chance of catching me on fire just because they have so many secondaries shooting at me. But they're not going to be doing as much damage as I am because I got the armor piercing along with the high explosive. But as you can see, I've been chasing this whole time, and I'm up to 20, now 21 secondary hits. 22. So I'm just kind of throwing pebbles out there, just knocking off little chunks of health every single time these secondaries hit.
You
which it adds up.
fucker.
It's one of those things, if you play games that have
taking
like
out my
tick
damn
damage,
gun.
like I used to play Smite, tick damage adds up. It's not something that you necessarily recognize that's happening. That's why the damage is able to apply so easily. So got an overpin there, and they keep taking out my front turret. If they'd stop doing that, this would be so much more enjoyable. But anyway, while I'm chasing these guys down, I do have some support for oh my god, English.
What the fuck
I do
is
have
happening?
support from some other ships. As you can see, there's some torpedoes flying at them. But it is right at this time I got out of tunnel vision and remembered, oh crap, there is a destroyer over here somewhere. So I've been full speed ahead, chasing these guys down in a straight line. And the fact that I've not eaten torpedoes yet is very surprising to me. So that New Mexico goes down to a Fubuki torpedo, and here I am,
Motherfucker, you.
kind of 1v1 with this Colorado. We are both broadside to each other, and his 406mm guns should blow me up. Put me in any other ship, tier 5, like the New Mexico, for example, he is going to blow me to pieces. I'm dead. But with this Turtleback armor, you'll see it, I get low, but he doesn't kill me. It also helps that I have the heals, but, you know, this is about the Turtleback armor. So, as you can see, secondaries are just chewing at this man's health. I mean, I got 23 secondary hits on this set before it resets. There it goes. I'm up to 53 secondary hits, 93,000 damage, and it is climbing. I just set him on fire. And got my main guns I'm shooting at him. Overpinned him there.
Surely.
Sure are.
So you can see just how effective his secondaries are. There you go. He just fired.
Turtleback armor, dickhead.
Turtleback armor. He hit me right in front of my turret. I believe it was right in front of my turret. So he may not have got a citadel, but still. There I go.
Finally
There
got
we go.
a damn citadel.
Finally got a citadel and took him down. But what is that? 75? I believe it says 75 secondary hits. 50 main gun hits, 2 citadels, shot down 4 planes, started 2 fires from my secondaries because I don't shoot 8G out of this thing. Got 1 kill, that was at Colorado. I'm spotted by the destroyer. There's only a minute and a half left in the game. There's no way he wins. He cannot take out 4 ships. Not in 1 minute. His torpedoes don't reload that fast.
Shit out of me every time he shot
And
me
he's
while
not
I
in our
was
base,
outside.
so I can just sail on,
Might have 406
get this base
millimeter
capped, win the game,
guns,
or probably run out of time.
Turtleback
Yeah, I'm gonna
armor,
run
he
out of
can't
time
reach
before
the
I
citadel.
cap the base. But yeah, just perfect examples of Turtleback armor. With the times that I got shot that close, should be dead, but I'm not. I'm still kicking, and he's not.
To know the ship.
So I'm gonna go on in the
Most
video
of the
here
other
because there's not
battleships have
really
a turtleback
anything
on
notable going on. The Fubuki, I believe it's a Fubuki, just comes around the corner. We get into one shot, but the
But
game ends right
another
before
thing
it.
that helps to also have
So,
four
if y'all enjoyed the
wheels,
video,
because
like,
most of the
subscribe,
weapons
leave a comment if you feel the need. Y'all have a
an
great day.
extra
We'll see you in the next one.